Let's do this again. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. I'm a writer, a freelance editor, and a professional bad decision maker. I made a lot of mistakes self-publishing my books, and today I'm going to share with you the top 5 biggest flubs that I made so that you don't have to. Stay tuned. Number 1, I didn't take myself seriously. I have always wanted to be a writer ever since I learned how to read, ever since I learned that it was actually a job to write books. And I've always thought that I was going to go the traditional path. But here's the thing, I never actually gave traditional publishing a shot. I never sent anything to any agents. I barely even let other people read my writing. And it was mainly out of fear. And it's because I wasn't confident in myself. I didn't take myself seriously. So when I learned about self-publishing, I thought, hey, this could be a way to making my own dreams come true without all the gatekeepers, so to speak. There's countless stories on the internet about just horror stories about people who've been traditionally published who were screwed in their contracts, who don't get paid enough, and a lot of people were really touting self-publishing as the new way to publish books. And I thought, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. But really what I was actually doing was cheating myself out of my dream. I was cutting corners on my dream. Now, disclaimer, I don't think that self-publishing is cutting corners in publishing at all. Self-publishing is serious business. Self-publishing is actually really, really hard. You have to know what you're doing because essentially you're a vertically integrated publisher. And if you don't have a proper plan in place, if you don't know what you're doing, you can flail around really quickly. And that's what I didn't understand. Self-publishing is a legitimate publishing path for a lot of people. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of people that do really, really well in it. I wasn't one of those, and it's because I never really gave my dreams a shot, which is traditional publishing. I don't think it's an ego thing, although maybe it is, I don't know. I'm a writer after all. I never gave traditional publishing an honest try, and because of that, I didn't give self-publishing an honest try. Number 2, I didn't take my time publishing. When I learned that I could just publish my books to the world, I was so excited. I was so excited, in fact, that I didn't take my time with proper editing, with proper cover design, with a proper marketing plan. So when I put my book up on Amazon for the world to buy, the world, surprise, surprise, did not buy it. Now, eventually I learned the tricks of the trade. Eventually I got better covers. I got some better editing. But if I had just taken my time in the beginning and done things properly, done things slowly, I wouldn't have had to learn things the hard way, which is that publishing is going to take you a lot longer than you think it is. You don't have to jump through hoops of an agent, of an editor. You don't have to wait a year and a half, 2 years for your book to hit shelves, but you do still have to take time. You do have to put in the work of getting it properly edited. I cannot stress that enough, and it's not because I'm a freelance editor. Readers will know when a book is not properly edited. They will call you out on it, and it sucks. If I had just done things properly from the get-go, I wouldn't have had to learn things the hard way. Okay, number 3, I wasted my money on ads before I was ready. Now, a lot of people say that the biggest problem that they have in self-publishing is marketing. And a lot of people equate marketing with ads. Now, they're not the same thing. Ads is just one aspect of the whole marketing pie. I don't know, that's not a good analogy, but like, you know what I mean. So there's marketing and there's different subsects of what marketing is. Ads is only one of them. Other things include your book cover, your book description, your newsletter, reviews. Those are all important. Those are all marketing tools that you can use to get your book out there, to get your name out there. Social media is also marketing. Until you have that foundation to build on, your ads they're gonna be useless. You're better off setting your money on fire, which is probably what I should have done before I played around with Facebook ads and Amazon ads. I have feelings on that, but I digress. Number 4, I wasted money on other author services that I did not need. What do I mean by other services? I don't mean editing, because again, it's really important when you're self-publishing. I don't mean book covers, because that is also really important. I mean other gimmicky courses on how to be the next bestseller. Self-publishing is a big business now. There's a lot of people making money selling services to other self-publishers. Essentially, these are services that you really don't need. They're gimmicky, they're using a lot of really snappy sales language, but if you really stop to think about it, these are just products that you can get for free. I'm looking at you, BookBrush. Don't need to be that expensive. Number 5, I wasted way too much time being caught up in self-publishing drama and not enough time working on my writing, working on my books, working on my craft, making sure that I have a good second, third book for readers. There's drama in publishing in general, whether you're traditional or indie. When you're a part of a lot of author groups on Facebook, on Twitter, on Reddit, you can get so caught up in the drama of he said this, she said that, copyright, trademark issues. It really took away from me actually writing my book, coming up with a good character, a good storyline, things that people actually want to read, because they don't care about the drama that we authors go through. Readers just want to read a good story. Now, if you're still here and you still want to take the plunge into self-publishing, you've seen all the pros and cons of traditional versus self-publishing videos on YouTube, and you know that this is the path for you, I have a couple of tips for you that I hope will help you in your journey to self-publishing. Number 1, do your research. Now, I know you've done a lot of research already, but do even more research. Trust me on this. Talk to other indie authors and don't just ask them about all the awesome things that self-publishing has done for them. Ask them about the darker side, about all the time away that they've spent from their families, about all the blood, sweat, and tears that it takes to run this business. Ask them about not just the amount of money that they've made, but the amount of money that they've spent and the extent that they've gone to be able to spend that money. Because when you're self-publishing, you do have to have a little bit of investment. You don't have to put in thousands and thousands of dollars, but a reasonable amount is kind of critical. Number 2, have a budget. You can very quickly run through your budget if you're not careful. So make sure to spend your money where you'll get the biggest bang for your buck. I recommend spending your money on a good website, an editor, a cover designer, and really that's it. Social media is free. Newsletters can be free through sites like MailerLite and MailChimp. So do some digging. You don't need to spend a lot of money on things that you're rarely going to use. Again, BookBrush. Just use Canva. It's free, seriously. Number 3, be aware of people trying to sell you gimmicky products that use really snappy, markety language. And if they are telling you to take out a loan to take their courses, run. Do not walk. Run away from them. Number 4, don't compare yourself to others. There's a lot of self-publishers out there who are killing it in the market, not just in terms of sales, but they are making bank like crazy. Don't compare yourself to them. They've been doing this for a lot longer. They have already gone through that learning curve. They've worked their butts off. Now they're just reaping that reward. If you're in the beginning of your self-publishing journey, don't worry. You will get there too. If that's your goal, if you're working hard towards that goal, there's no point in getting down on yourself because this person is selling more than you are. And number 5, don't worry about the Amazon algorithm. Seriously, they change it all the time. There's really nothing that you can do about it. And worrying so much about hacking the Amazon algorithm is just taking time away from your writing. And that's why you got into this, because you like writing books, not because you like working with the Amazon algorithm, right? Right. So that's all I have for you. Let me know in the comments if you're planning on self-publishing, if you have already self-published, what were your experiences? I'd love to hear them in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post videos at least once a week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!